So it's been officially 1 week since the 51st Super Bowl, and pretty much everyone's forgotten about it. Tom Brady won his 5th Super Bowl, and the Falcons have pretty much become the laughing stock of the NFL. However, there was one thing that I can completely remember that pretty much made it what I think is the worst Super Bowl of all time. The commercials. You know, other people like to watch the Super Bowl not because of the football, but rather the good commercials that come into it. And normally there's a lot of good commercials, but this year I can only name 3 off the top of my head that I thought was good. The Skills commercial, the Buick commercial, and maybe the Snickers commercial. The other ones were either unfunny, made no sense, or was a T-Mobile commercial. But really, I was waiting for other things, like, they just didn't make no sense. And also, no Doritos commercial. Really? I mean, Amazon pretty much tricked me, thinking that finally we're going to see a Doritos commercial, but nope. It just said, screw you, here we go, another Amazon Prime commercial. I mean, there was 18 of them that entire Super Bowl, and I just got so mad at them. But I'm not talking about Amazon, I'm not talking about the Super Bowl, I'm not talking about the other commercials. I'm here to talk about a commercial that a lot of people got upset about. Specifically, the NASCAR fans. Yep, I'm talking about the infamous Daytona Day commercial. Boy, was this commercial taken negatively by the public. Mostly the NASCAR fans, and pretty much this makes no sense to me. No matter how many times I watch this, I cannot understand why they made this. And pretty much I finally believe that the producers of this commercial have never watched a NASCAR race ever. I mean, seriously, this was a pretty bad commercial. And before you start spamming the comments, I'm copying David Land. I'm not. He says it's okay. And plus, there was a lot of things that he missed in his video. So I'm going to go ahead and take my own personal opinion about this heap of garbage commercial and take a look at it. So without further ado, here's my opinion on Daytona Day. Nothing like waking up in your Kyle Busch costume that you wore for Halloween back in 2010. I mean, seriously, who would wake up in a driver's suit costume on Daytona Day? Daytona 500, okay. It's causing me to get this stinking trend thing. I especially enjoy how they use the old NASCAR logo in this commercial rather than the new one. Now, I know David kind of talked about the whole Smithfield brand thing, that the fact that there's a Smithfield logo somewhere in this scene. But the thing I really think is, look at the girl trying to reach into the bowl. I mean, they're technically making pancakes. She's really trying to, eat pancake batter. Man, did any of these producers have any intelligence? Is it just me, or does Matt Kenseth look a little not like Matt Kenseth? Maybe it's just me. I don't know what's more weirder, the fact that they're running a soapbox derby race based on the Daytona 500, or the fact that 3 out of the 5 cars don't have matching driving suits. I mean, the Matt Kenseth car has a Chase Elliott fire suit, the driver of the Austin Dillon one has a Danica Patrick one, and the driver of the Danica Patrick one has a Kyle Busch one. Why? As we continue, I don't know what's more strange, the fact that someone's writing Happy Daytona Day on the start-finish line, or the fact that it's taking up an entire checkered block thing on the start-finish line. Because normally, I think the start-finish line would have at least 20 or 30 on every checkered block, but I haven't seen it. Alright, there's 2 million things wrong with this scene. First things first, it's not 2007. They don't make NASCAR RC cars anymore. More specifically, they don't make Denny Hamlin ones. Second of all, why is there a frat party based on the Daytona 500? Because normally, that's really the last thing I would see a college party about. And third of all, why are they driving a RC car off their patio where it could get destroyed? I mean, I know it's a commercial, but come on. These people are they have little to no intelligence in these. And here's part of the 8 seconds of them showing NASCAR's on track, the real reason you watch the 500. Now, this scene would have been an okay one. I mean, it's sort of simple. It's just some firemen watch the 500. But if it wasn't for the Pizza Hut advertisements hidden in this scene, I wouldn't really mind it, but I did. Finally, realistic NASCAR fans. I mean, I didn't think I would actually be seeing this advertisement, but it's the only time we're ever gonna see him. Ah, listen to those cars. Don't they sound great? Oh, wait a minute. That's from the 2001 Daytona 500. I'm sorry. Okay, there's several things wrong with this scene. Not only the fact that, haha, very funny because Denny Hamlin had a Truex. First of all, notice how they're how they're placed, with Truex on top, on the outside, and Hamlin on the inside. If you guys don't remember, the Daytona 500, they were the opposite way around, with Hamlin on the outside and Truex on the inside. And second thing, do you notice anything a little odd about the scene? Maybe look at the background. Though, that's the grandstands. So they're facing the wrong way. They're facing the other way around, rather than like facing in the turn 1. They're facing the turn 4. Either they mixed up the backgrounds or they're just completely stupid. Oh, please. If anyone dropped a Daytona 500 or Happy Daytona Day banner over the highway and I was driving over it, I would not want to watch the Daytona 500 then. And it's coming from a diehard NASCAR fan. I've never seen these people so hyped about the Daytona 500 causing so much racket at the supermarket. Wait, yeah, that never happened. Okay, first of all, we got more Smithfield branding. And second of all, why is there a Jeff Gordon cardboard cutout anywhere in the supermarket? Let alone the fact that he's now retired. I mean, why? Why? Whose idea was this? Was it Brad's? Brad, was that your idea? It looks more like Jeff Gordon's about to race the Daytona 500 rather than commentating it. I mean, oh yes, it's time to get down dirty. To be honest, I'm pretty sure this happened before the whole Storthaus v Nature's Bakery thing happened, but Nature's Bakery's getting some free advertisement right there. And here's the point where I pretty much thought the producers just lost their sanity. It just went from, oh, okay, it's a nice, simple NASCAR commercial, to what the heck is going on? I mean, this part of the commercial just makes no sense. What's that giant robot thing? Who's that girl? Who is that person trying to pretend to be Brad Keselowski? It's just a jumble of just, what is this? They're pretty much just running out of the... I mean, seriously, Michael Bay's movies make more sense than this.
This Daytona Day just took a left turn.
Does that kid not realize that everything he's wearing and the diecast he's holding has Miller Lite sponsors all over it? I don't normally think that Daytona 500 parties would have more than 8 people in it. Oh look, why am I not surprised to see more Smithfield product placement? Again, I wouldn't be seeing over 30 people celebrating the Daytona 500, and the fact that they're having an office party on a Sunday. This is the Daytona 500, not the Super Bowl. And second of all, do you notice how many 1999 cars you see in this picture? Yeah. And there's so many things wrong with this scene, I'm just going to run through it pretty quickly. First off, you got like the old 2013 Camry car that's like an old Matt Kenseth car. And second, I don't know if you guys saw this at first, but am I the only one that noticed there were 2 Martin Truex cars in that scene? Oh, thank goodness it's over. Well, that's my personal opinion on the Daytona 500 commercial from Super Bowl LI. Thank you all for watching, and, well, I have a couple announcements before I end. This is going to be a week of anticipation. Finally, the last 2 races of the YTRSS Subway Cup Series and Random Cuts 15. It's coming out this week. I'll explain more about that in a later video. Well, thanks for watching. Talk to you all in the next one.